All right, so what are bone conduction headphones and what do they have to do with bikes, e-bikes, and motorcycles? Well, we're about to find out. Let's meet Haylou. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? This is Alex from Motor Life, and I know what you're thinking. Headphones? Really, Alex? Well, these aren't your normal headphones. In fact, these aren't anything like your normal headphones in a traditional sense. In fact, these little pads here produce vibrations that actually go directly into your cochlea, skips your entire ear canal, uses your bones to produce the sound inside your head there, which means a couple things for you. It means you can still listen to your music without obstructing your ear holes, which makes it a little bit cleaner, way more comfortable. If you have any sort of ear canal issues or ear issues, these really do a great job. Still allows you to hear things. And the one big thing is you can listen to your music without obstructing your awareness. So that's why I'm here, because you can still listen to your music and ride your bike safely. So I'm looking for a couple different answers here. So we're going to go over the following questions. First, we're going to figure out, what does it sound like? Quality, bass, loudness? Second, we're going to figure out, can other people hear these around you? Are they really as conductive as they say they are? Do they fit under helmets? Are they comfortable? Can you use them while biking? We're also going to find out if these actually stay on your head while you're riding, while you're biking, while you're swimming. Battery life, the specs, a little bit about this thing, the range, all of the details. And then last, we're going to go over the features and operations of this guy. There's a couple of cool things I want to show you that actually really come in handy while you're out on those trails. So let's go ahead and get started and take a deeper look. All right, what do they sound like? In fact, it's a unique experience. When the second you put these on, the first response from everybody that tries them on is, can you hear this too? Because it sounds like music is playing in a room. And that is a very unusual experience when it's just your ears, but you can hear it all over. It for real sounds like there's music playing throughout the entire house. So the first thing everybody asks is, can you hear this too? Which I think is awesome because it's a very unique experience. Now, for sound quality, I was actually pretty surprised. This thing has great highs, pretty good mids, and even has some bass in there. Now, it doesn't have earth-shattering bass, but if you want to have a nice exercise routine with a nice backbeat, these are perfect because you can definitely feel that beat in your ears, which really gets you going there. All right, so testing out the loudness level definitely gets pretty loud. Now, these, since it still goes to your cochlea, you can still cause ear damage if it is way too loud, but these kind of sit over the ear, so don't expect them to get incredibly loud, but I will tell you, they do get loud enough that I can mow the lawn and still hear what's going on around me and still hear my shows or music. So they get pretty loud. The music quality is decent. The bass level is what you'd expect out of little tiny vibration pads like this, but it does also do a really good job of different tone generations, which really helps out for relaxing and things like that. So if you're into that sort of thing, really get these. They're a game changer when it comes to that. All right, so the second thing I wanted to find out is, can you hear these while they're on your head? And honestly, the answer is you can, but it's not that much more than regular traditional headphones. In fact, if you're in a quiet room, you can still hear them, but it kind of keeps your experience nice and personal because you can totally hear everything. But unless somebody's sitting right next to you, you won't be able to hear anything that's going on in your headphones. So perfect for watching a movie on an airplane, or if you're just hanging out, you want to kind of relax and zone out without bugging other people. These are an awesome option because only you can really hear them. All right, so third, I wanted to find out if these things fit under helmets. In fact, these were kind of advertised to me as, made for biking, made for motorcycles, super safe, so they have to fit under a helmet. And as you can see, they do fit under my leather helmet just great. I was amazed because they even fit under my big full face helmet super easily. Doesn't even drag or fall off. And even you can wear this with your VR helmet in case you want to kind of have that closed, nice surround sound experience. You can still wear these with your headset on. So I love the fact that you can still wear all of your regular hat options, helmet options, still feel comfortable, still feel safe, and still be able to listen to your awesome music through these headphones. So yes, they fit under helmets, they fit under hats, and honestly, they're still super comfortable while you're doing that. All right, so the fourth thing I wanted to see about these headphones is, they're kind of recommended for, a high octane, real fast paced lifestyle. And these over the head style really does clip in well. Full exercise, didn't even move a little bit. And in fact, I wore these going about 45 on the bike, and honestly, they stayed completely put. So if you're going to be doing, high activities, running, jogging, even swimming, this is a great option because they're so light, they don't even move at all. And the fact that they are IP67 rated means you can completely dunk them in water. You can cover them in dirt. You can sweat on them. You can swim with them. You can even take a shower. Now, I'll tell you a story. The other day, I actually got caught on the trail in a big rainstorm where I couldn't even get to the inside of my bag without ruining everything with the rain. So it was very, very nice to have this full waterproof setup because I was drenched and I could still call, I could still answer phone calls, and I could still keep in contact with the other members of the group. So awesome if you're going to be living an active lifestyle where you're going to be getting a little wet. These, perfect, and will hold up. So let's get into the nitty gritty here. So we're going to be going over a little bit of the specs, starting off with the battery life. I know that's a big one. This thing lasts 8+ hours of constant use. I'm talking, I will put them on with music on at the beginning of the day, and it will last throughout the entire day. I'll plug it in right before I go to bed. So that is awesome. I'm happy that it lasted that long. And honestly, quick charge. You can charge this guy for about 10, 25 minutes, and it gives you hours of power. So that is great. Now, it does have this little waterproof charger down here, if you can see that, and has a proprietary little plug. So make sure you don't lose that, but that's all because this is that waterproof sealed system. Now, this does have a 165 milliamp battery, which is plenty enough to get you going throughout the day. And it has like a 200-hour standby time. I'll tell you, I accidentally left these on sitting on my counter for a full day and a half. And I came back, they were still charged just completely. So that is awesome with that nice battery size. Range is amazing. Now, this does have a Qualcomm 3044 chip in it, which definitely helps keep the connection. It really helps with the noise canceling. This does have dual microphones, and the noise canceling does pretty dang well. I can be riding, people can still hear me while I'm on my bike, and I can still hear them. So that awesome upgraded chipset really does help with all sorts of things, quality, range, everything. All right, so these do have a unique feature. These do have dual Bluetooth connectivity. That way you can actually hook up more than one Bluetooth input at the same time and then switch back seamlessly. So if you have it hooked up to your watch or your car, you can switch back and forth pretty nicely. So that's an awesome feature that I really do like about these. Now, these do feature a titanium band. It's not extremely adjustable. In fact, that's one of my actual complaints. For little tiny heads, this band is almost too big. It sticks off the back. But these ear grips are nice and comfortable. But this titanium band, real nice, real strong. And in fact, if you want, you can even sleep with these on pretty comfortably. And they lasted throughout the night, moving back and forth. So plenty of flex, plenty of movement. I love this titanium band in here. All right, so now the features and the specs on this guy here. Now you can see this does have 3 different buttons. You do have your main button here on the side, which is super convenient. And then underneath here, you have 2 buttons. You have the volume up, volume down, and the volume up is the power button there. Now, a couple of cool features on this one. Now, if you hold this button for a couple seconds, it does actually activate the voice assist, which is extremely useful if you're in the shower or somewhere, or if you can't get to your phone, or if your phone's nowhere near you because the connection's so great. You can go ahead and hit that button and talk to Google. Now, you do have, like I said, you have your power button here, so hold that down. We'll turn it on and off. Now, this button, like I said, you hold it for 2 seconds. It does actually turn on the voice assist. Now, if you click it once, it does do, pause, play, that kind of stuff. You click it twice, it goes to the next song. You click it 3 times, it does reverse. So 1 click, stop, 2 clicks next, 3 clicks back. All right, so there's a better look at that charging port there for you. You can see it's not too bad, pretty small. It is all magnetic, so once you get that charger near, it just hooks in automatically there. Now, there is the microphones. You can see there is one, and there is the other one there, and honestly, not too shabby. Now, during that tornado I got caught in, I was completely drenched, and I'll tell you, these were amazing because I could still hear the rest of my party while in the middle of a just absolute downpour. So these, lifesaver right off the bat. So take a closer look at these pads here. You see these are nice, comfortable. The whole thing is coated in this real nice rubberized coating, and it's super comfortable. In fact, one of the first things people say is, ooh, these feel expensive. Now, pairing the Bluetooth on these was super easy. In fact, turned it on, it did everything I needed it to. In fact, it was in a different language and I still figured it out. Which, one thing I do want to point out, these actually did come not in English. So if you hold all of the buttons at once for I think 1.5 seconds, it switches to English. So remember that when you first get them. Other than that, these things are absolutely great. They're light, they're comfortable. I love the vibrations that these actually produce. It kind of creates a unique experience, especially if you're doing a different sorts of tones and things like that. Amazing, amazing. Oh. Well, I'll tell you guys, so I've actually been wearing these for about 2 weeks straight, and I absolutely love them. In fact, I have just left them on. I slept with them. I've left them on for hours. I love these things. They are great for when you're riding your bike because you can keep total awareness of the cars around you, which in this day and age, with people caring less and less about bikers, these may just save your life. So go ahead. Give these a shot because I definitely recommend them for bikers. I mean, these things are absolutely great. Now, I know there is a whole bunch of these on the market right now. Now, these look great. They don't look goofy on your ears. They don't look insane. People don't think there's something wrong with you. Now, they do have great, amazing quality too. So if you're looking for something that produces good sound, that is nice, safe, clean, or if you have any ear issues at all, get these. These are leaps and bounds better than regular headphones if you have any sort of hearing problems. Now, like I said, these are great for relaxation because you really can't even feel them on your head. In fact, you'll forget that they're even on your ears, which is amazing. Now, being able to stay aware in what's going on, that's the main benefit of these. Awesome for bikers. Unless you're going to be riding around with your speakers full blast, this is an awesome option to stay safe and honestly still listen to your great music while you're riding around. Now, my one complaint, as you can see, this band is pretty big. Now, this is a big head here. So if you have a smaller head, these may be a little bit big for you. But honestly, I can kind of see that it not being adjustable just because of the construction. That IP67 rating kind of needs to have everything sealed to keep that rating on there. So awesome, but not adjustable in size. And one thing that did surprise me, I kind of thought these would be bendable or this would be bendable. They're not, which is okay, but it kind of goes back to that not being fully good size for everybody. I love it when people pick them up because the first thing they say is, "Ooh, these feel expensive," and I like that. So for right around $100, not too bad. In fact, if you follow my link and hit that coupon code, you get an extra discount on these. So make sure you go down and hit that discount code in the description if you want to get a discount on these from Amazon. So make sure you go down, check that link, and then hit that coupon code because I want everybody to get a set of these. I want to save you some money if you're going to do it. So go down, hit that coupon code. All right, guys. So honestly, my final thoughts on the Haylou BC01 or the Haylou 100. Honestly, I recommend. If you're a biker, you're probably going to want these. It's going to open up a whole new world. It's going to allow you to hear the whole world there. So yeah, no, I definitely recommend these. I'm going to give these right at 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. Just because the lack of any adjustability does bring it down half a star, but everything else about these, the quality, battery life, range, waterproof ability, just ease of use, comfortable, and the way they work, these are just an awesome experience that I do recommend. So make sure you go down below, check the description, check the link, check that coupon code if you are interested, because these things might just change your life. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you guys with some more cool bike stuff later.